Hi, I'm Joe.
And I'm Mama D.
Welcome back. We're here for another episode of our adventure in going on this cruise. So anyway, we've got about
120 days.
120 days left, 4 months. So October 12th is the target date as of right now. Before we go on, Mama D made an executive decision last night.
What did you do?
You're not stopping me on this one. No
What did
way.
you do?
I'm doing it anyway.
No, you're not.
Yep, I'm doing it.
You're not.
For the first
You need-
500 people. The first 500 people.
Really?
That subscribe. Just hit that subscribe button down there on the Joe and Mama D show or Joe and Mama D channel. Hit that and it'll be absolutely free. Free. El Freebo. Not a penny is going to be charged to you. So, subscribe for the first 500 people. I'm doing it.
Too late now. You already just announced it.
Yep. Well, it's free anyway. But hey, it sounds good if you think you're getting a deal. So
Exactly.
anyway, so here we go. Again, right now we're just 120 days out, and as it stands, Carnival has announced that still, right, June 14th today, that it's going to be August 1st. They'll resume cruising in certain locations. Galveston is one of them, and the Carnival Dream, which is the one we're going on in October, will be one of the ships that goes out right now. Again, so on to what we've been buying for the cruise. Little things here and there. Again, I want to reiterate something. It's that the stuff that we're purchasing, that
And showing
on here is stuff that we can use in everyday, even without going on the cruise. I mean, it's not stuff that's going to go to waste no matter what anyway. So it's just stuff that we've found along the way through tips and tricks on the various YouTube channels that we watch, which is like Lolita Loca and Sea Cruisers and EECC Travels. Jason and Alyssa, everybody knows who they are. But they, watching all their videos, they have different things. They say, bring this, don't bring that, and so forth. One of the things that everybody I noticed recently, meaning this year, has saying that you can't bring a power strip, even if it's not a surge protector, a power strip on board. So there are products out there now that are cruise compliant. There we go. And so they that you can use, because my understanding is on certain staterooms, such as the interior one we have, you have like one outlet in the living area and then maybe one in the bathroom that you can use. So with our various devices, the cameras, the tablets, the not cameras, excuse me, the cell phones, you got to keep that stuff charged up, or maybe you want to plug in a small fan or something. Anyway, one of the things we found that's cruise compliant is this little device here. This is from Tron, and it's a multi-outlet that plugs into one, and you get two little USB ports, great for both phones, and of course, 3 on the sides. So that should be plenty for charging up whatever we need to charge up at any given point, and still have the availability of an outlet. The other thing, I put out there on Facebook recently was questioning about a action camera or something to carry around on the ship to record some of this stuff that we're doing without, using a big selfie stick, and the GoPro is top of the line, and they have a top of the line price. And most of them, for the new one, is $350 or more, and you get all the accessories and stuff like that. So didn't want to spend that kind of money on something that I'm not going to use that often. So I was over at Wally World, Walmart, the place everybody goes, and I was looking at some of the less expensive knockoffs. There's the quotes again, knockoffs of the GoPro, and every review I saw on them, it had
they're good
good features and bad features, and it's just I didn't want to spend even the $70 or $80 for that and have a piece of junk that wasn't going to work very well for what we needed it. And while I was there, I happened to glance over and I spotted this little device that you can use with your cell phone. You can use it with either your cell phone or with an actual photo camera that's got the little metal screw on mount at the bottom of it, which they all do. It's universal. It's a universal size that all cameras have, but it also has an adapter that goes with it for your cell phone to hook your cell phone to it. And it's this thing right here. Now, it's really neat and because it's got that little pistol grip thing here, and it's big and wide to hold on to. You get a good grip on it. It's not really flimsy or anything like that. And or you can use it as a little tripod for people who do TikTok. They have their own YouTube channels that they just set it on the table and they can face it out and do their thing. But it's really inexpensive. I mean, this thing costs like $7. We got two of them. For her phone and my phone. And she's going to show you the one that's attached to her phone right there.
And it goes.
Look at the size of that grip. That thing, that's a good solid grip. And that folds out. Yeah, it makes it into a tripod. But it's a good solid grip that you can hold on to, just like the GoPro handle is. I've seen people carrying it around. And it's not really big and bulky, but and it holds onto your phone really well. We've tried shaking it and everything else, and your phone's not coming off. But, put my hand on just in case. This would be the one time. So, but yeah, it holds onto your phone really well, and it's not going to go anywhere, and it turns your phone into the GoPro. And plus you don't have to worry about sound and video or pictures. Your phone does that really well. So. For $7, you can't beat it. I recommend anybody who wants to do something like that, go out and get it. And again, it can be used. It doesn't have to be specifically for the cruise. So, the other thing we got. Before I go on, Mama, you want to bring up a picture on your phone? As everybody knows, Mama D does crafts. She's got a craft room in the house, and you might want to get a little closer. There we go. This is something she made for our door on the cruise ship. It's a fishing net, and she's got the little seashells and the little anchors and everything. It's real cute, and
when we're done with it, it goes in the guest bathroom because our bathroom's going to be.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, our guest
seashells.
bathroom has all that stuff. So I mean, again, no waste.
No waste.
Whether we take it on a cruise or not. The other thing is that I spotted this. Now of course, I have a travel bag or what they call a shaving kit, stuff like that. But this was pretty neat because we have the men's and women's, and it's this. They call this the Man on the Go, and it's got all this stuff in here. Now, some of this stuff, like the razor and the deodorant and stuff like that, I'm going to be changing out with my stuff that I like to use. But as you go through the various things over the course of traveling, you just go to the store and get stuff and refill it. And it's a small, compact little size. It's it's a nice little case that carries everything you need. You just take it out, throw it in the bathroom. When you get to your destination, whether it's a hotel or a cruise or anything like that. And go ahead. I'm sorry.
And ladies can use it as a makeup bag when husband's not looking.
Well, that too, I suppose. Yeah. So, but that was pretty. And again, that was like I forget what we paid.
$14.
14?
$12 or $14.
$12 or $14, whatever it was. But again, they call it the Man on the Go, and they got the Woman on the Go. It's, all the women's stuff. But they're really small and compact. And again, not necessarily for the cruise, but I mean, it's something that can be used at all times. So, this next thing we got prior to the last video, and but I forgot to show you guys. One of the things that everybody said was on the YouTube channels was, if you purchased cases of water and stuff like that, because you can't bring cases of bottled water with you anymore. The cruise lines caught wind, and again, they figured out that people were opening up the cases of water and putting, draining out the water and putting in vodka or rum or clear liquids, looking like water, and they were smuggling liquor onto the boat. If you've seen the price of these drink packages, you can understand why people are doing this. Now, we're not big drinkers, so we don't have to worry about that. But of course, I do want water, and we're going to need water and stuff like that. So we're pre-ordering cases of water that'll be at our room when we get on board. And so, we want to be able to keep it cold. And people are saying, well, you just bring a little cooler with you and they'll keep the ice in it. Well, I didn't want to bring anything really big or anything like that. So, so you're lugging this stuff around. So we found this collapsible cooler, again, at Wally World, Walmart. And it's supposed to hold 50 cans, all right? Now, the nice thing about it is it's small, compact,
It's right in
it
your
collapses
suitcase.
really tight, and it fits right in your suitcase. And we're going to open it up real quick to show you how it looks when it's open. But, I was a little skeptical at first when I saw it. I was like, this thing can't hold 50 cans. But yeah, after looking at it, probably could. Now, it's got this nice little quick opening flap here, Velcro. You just reach in and grab your soda or whatever you got in there, or water or whatever, and go. And, it zips open for easy refilling of ice. And a nice wide opening there. See that? And it's supposed to be leak proof so that you don't have to worry about if the ice melts, or anything like that, then it's going to get all over the place. But, my understanding is that if you tip your room steward, a few extra dollars in the beginning of the cruise, they'll keep this thing, every time they come in to clean your room or whatever, they'll keep it full of ice for you, so you don't have to go hunting down ice, to keep in it. They'll do it for you if you, everything's got its price. So a few bucks here and there, take care of that. So, but that's that there. Now, one other thing, we were very fortunate. Carnival, which is the one we're traveling on, has now I don't know about the other cruise lines because I haven't researched into them, but they have what they call Faster to the Fun, or FTTF. And if you go to their website, you look it up, it basically, you pay an extra fee and you get the privileges or the priority, like the Diamond and Platinum cruisers, the ones that cruise all the time on Carnival. They you progress up, and after so many cruises, you become this member, that member. Ours, I think since we're the first time, it'll be blue or whatever our card. But those Platinum and Diamond ones that have been on many, many cruises, they get extra perks and for free. And one of those is priority boarding. They get to have a special line that they go into when you're going to board onto the ship. That's really short, and it's a quick process. Boom, boom, boom. You're on the ship, and that's it. Their luggage is also marked Platinum or Diamond, and their luggage goes straight to their stateroom instead of waiting in a waiting area like everybody else's. And they get to go to their stateroom right away. It's already ready for them, because they already know that who's coming aboard and whatnot. So that priority boarding, say you get on board at 10:30, most rooms aren't ready until after 1:30 or so. So, you're waiting around. You got your carry-ons, your backpacks, whatever. So you're lugging that stuff around with you,
Your room's ready.
until your room is ready. Well, this priority boarding, with the Diamond and Platinum members, they get to go straight to their room. Their luggage is already waiting for them. As soon as you hand it to the porter, they run. They get it straight to their rooms. So it's already. You don't have to wait. Until the evening to get your main luggage and stuff like that, your checked luggage. So it's already there. Well, the other thing the other perk they have is they have a special phone number and special line for customer service that they get to utilize, so that they don't have to wait around for checking things on their bills, whatever. Any questions you might have, you get priority on at that customer service desk. The last thing is that is priority debarkation, or leaving the ship. While everybody else is waiting and waiting to get off the boat, you get sent off at any time that you want. It's pretty quickly. My understanding is, from what I've read, people are saying that from the time that they got ready to leave to the time they were in their cars, like 20 minutes. So boom, they're done. Especially if you have to have a long ride home or something like that, you want to get off the boat. You're leaving anyway, so you might as well just go and whatnot. But
And unfortunately, they only sell so many of these.
right now, the Faster to the Fun ticket is very, very limited. depending on how many diamond and platinum members are going, is how many of these, because they can't give it to everybody, or else there's no sense in it. I mean, it's the same as everybody else then. But anyway, they when we first signed on to back in January, it wasn't available, and you have to keep checking on the website because sometimes people drop off, some people cancel their cruise, whatever. Excuse me, my nose itches, but they every once in a while you'll see it open up, and you got to grab it fast. Well, during the course of this shutdown with the coronavirus and everything, it was, and the cruise ships shut down, there was rumor going around that Faster the Fun was being eliminated altogether. And so, we were talking about it a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, yeah, I went to the website. It's not even listed there anymore. It's gone. And so I figured,
him into it.
yeah, she just by bringing it up, I wanted to prove that it was gone to her. So I looked on the website real quick, and it said Faster the Fun, and it was available. So I hit the button, and I purchased it. It's like $80, but I was very surprised that it was available. I said, well, maybe there's something wrong. And so I went to my account and I made sure that it was listed there. It's we paid for it. It's there, and I even printed out one of our boarding passes, and it says Faster the Fun, so that you put that on, or not boarding pass, excuse me, our luggage tags, and because we can't get our boarding passes yet, not for another month or so, but. The luggage tag says on it Faster the Fun. So when you put that on your luggage, they know when they take your luggage, it goes straight to your room. So I went immediately to one of the cruise Facebook pages, and it said, "Hey, look, I scored Faster the Fun. Great. And somebody says, "Fantastic." They went straight to, and they came back and said, "I went there as soon as you told me, and it's already gone." So I'm figuring we probably got the one.
That one lady, she says she called, and she said they had one opening. And
yeah, one opening.
We're the one that bought it.
We got it. So lucky us, we got that, so that's going to make our boarding a lot easier. We're going to be able to get straight to our room. There's people that say, yeah, I got on board at 10:30, was able to take a nap and relax, and the ship was still boarding because it doesn't sail until 3:30. So they were still boarding the ship while we were, relaxing and, had a little lunch and whatnot and this and that. Got to explore the ship a little bit while people were still trying to come aboard. The other thing is we're hearing rumor that when these cruise lines start back up, just like restaurants and things like that, they're going to start off at like 50% capacity or 75% capacity. So if that happens during our cruise, there'll be a lot less people than normally would be on there, and that's going to be, more free reign of the ship.
And hopefully we're not the one that gets canceled, so they can do that for the 75.
No. My understanding is if you're already booked,
okay,
you're staying booked. It's going to be anybody who whatever the number is now, that's where they're staying at.
Okay.
So, at any rate, that's where we're at right now. I think we've showed everything we're going to show today.
Mm-hmm.
We're running out of stuff that we're purchasing, so in the next few videos there may not be any stuff we're going to show you. So
and then maybe a little bit shorter.
Yeah, maybe a little shorter. Yeah. Just remember, the first 500 people hit that subscribe button. It's free. It's free. Freebo.
Free.
Get it. Subscribe, please. And well. This is Joe and
Mama D.
We're out.